The idea of the arena is to be uniquely Sacramento, something that's reflective of our values and our culture and our history, and something that you can't find anywhere else. So when we went to the Center for Sacramento History, we thought, this is unbelievable, like what a treat to be able to bring these signs back to life.
The Center for Sacramento History is the official repository for the city and county of Sacramento. I kind of like to think of it as we're the keeper of the things that tell the history of Sacramento. And so several of the King's people came over, looked at the signs and said, we have to have some of these in the arena. And we worked together with them.
For the Sacramento Kings and the Center for Sacramento History, the past is coming back to life at the new Golden One Center thanks to a one-of-a-kind collaboration that showcases some of the center's most iconic and colorful artifacts.
Neon, it's an advertising medium. It was made as an advertising medium. There's so many colors that it's got such a visual impact. The size of them also is something that is so unique.
The eye-catching history at the city's new arena memorializes 6 long-standing companies that conducted business in Sacramento for a combined 400 years, including the original Tower Record Store on Watt Avenue and 5 businesses on J Street, from downtown to midtown to East Sacramento.
We decided that we did not want to change the patina on any of them. We wanted to keep them the way they were when they came in. One of the other factors we looked at when we were selecting them is it's structurally sound. We wanted to make sure the actual case itself was sound. It could support being back installed.
Enter Pacific Neon, another longtime Sacramento business with a deep history in the area. They were charged with bringing the signs back to life.
This project all started a few months ago. We were contacted by the Center for Sacramento History about an opportunity to restore signs. We weren't sure where they were going to, and so from there we learned more about the project, inspected them, and then found out it's for Golden One Center. And that's when kind of the light bulb went off in the head. It was like, wow, this is pretty cool. It all begins really by looking at every individual sign and inspecting the neon for one. And in a situation where the neon is not there anymore, you have to really look at it, look at historical photos, and figure out what was there and recreate it.
That job fell to Steve Uroff, one of the best neon benders Sacramento has ever seen.
I've been bending glass for just over 30 years. You have to put electrodes on the glass, okay, and then you're going to heat it all up. You're going to bend it to the pattern, which everything's done by hand.
They're Renaissance men, if you will. I mean, they have such a specific trade they do, but the requirement's not there for the industry anymore. So unfortunately, it's a dying breed. But what they do is really, it's a beautiful art form. Neon truly is one of the most beautiful light forms out there.
In the 90s, I did this sign. This is the Tower Record sign. It was the one on Watt. When they light it up in there, I hope they like it. I really do. Yeah, I hope they enjoy it as much as I do. And inside the arena like that, maybe it'll be a comeback.
In September of 2016, after months of refurbishing, the center's high-profile artifacts arrived at their new home, where the Golden Gate Sign Company completed their installation in the southeast concourse of the Golden One Center, putting the final touches on a public display of local history unlike any other.
I'm not sure anybody is doing this sort of homage to their past in the way that we are here at Golden One Center.
We could have never done this without the Kings. The Kings' support financially was a key factor in this. They paid to have all the work done. They paid for the transportation, the installation of the sign. They're going to be doing maintenance. So this really was a wonderful opportunity to collaborate with the Kings to put these signs, which belong to the cities, and we put them in a public building.
I mean, obviously these are public signs in the public domain, but to the extent that we can do things to brighten them up a little bit, clean them up, and bring them out of the archives and bring them to light for people is something that for us, again, was a no-brainer. As much as we talk about Golden One Center representing the future of arenas, it's great to give a nod to the past here, and that's what happens in this little area here where we have 6 different signs from J Street to Watt Avenue that really reflect the history of Sacramento or the glory days of Sacramento, so it's a lot of fun.